Customer is looking to get a bid on multiple things at their house. I'm going to walk through and give you the measurements. I've also written the measurements down, but I want to make sure that these may all make sense. So this is the side road where the driveway is. I want to say that I'm facing east right now, maybe. So here's the front of the house, or the garage, and we've got a paver walk that's right here that kind of dives down right here. We need to level this out ever so slightly because they get a lot of dirt where the gate is right there. So for 13 feet at 40 inches wide, we're gonna take up these pavers and re-level them. Probably needs to be raised about 2 inches or so and get them back to a better height. We'll probably have to take off this fence and zip off a little bit of the of the bottom of it and then reinstall it. So put a little extra in for that because as we raise it, when we raise it, it's gonna be higher than what the gate can close. So we talked ad nauseum about water flow. So they're having all sorts of work done to their house because of water issues. So just know that everything that we're doing here is because of water flow. So as we come through the gate here, at the start of this gate here, for 65 feet from this gate right here to the fence all the way at there, we are going to be taking the dirt down approximately 2 inches. Approximately 3 inches, taking the dirt down approximately 3 inches, putting down filter fabric, putting down trap rock, the dresser trap rock, and putting in steppers. They're tired of the mud. This is all low here, and they get a lot of mud and a lot of runoff from various parts of their house that come here. So we're talking about, like I said, 65 feet. It's 6 feet between the fence and the wall at this point, and then it's 9 feet at the end. So I just said just make it an average of 7.5 feet that we have to do for this whole length. There's a little bit that has to get back in here, but this is taller, so we don't have to dig out hardly anything here. We'll just put down for this area back here. I'm sorry, I didn't get this measurement, so I'll just tell you it looks to be we'll say 14 by 8, a 14 by 8 area that we have to put some filter fabric down and put some dresser trap rock in here. So the stuff that we have up, so they're also concerned about the stuff that they have in these planters here. We are going to bid this to rebuild it, and then to put drainage behind. When I say drainage, crushed rock behind it. They wanted a bid to take all the stuff out and to put dresser rock on top of it, just to make it look pretty, to make it look not overgrown. We're going to bid to replace it, and if they want the other numbers, we'll give it to them later. But I really don't want to do that because I'm pretty sure I had them convinced to actually build the wall out of road Fond du Lac. I don't have those measurements. I will put those on the drawing here. So as I walk through here, you can see this is all area that steppers are going to be, and the dresser trap rock. Okay. So at this point right here, at the corner of the house, as we are about to turn to the back of the house, you see that there's a fence here. We're going to need to take out this section of fence, and this is where the gate is. And their new patio is going to start at this point right here. So as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see yet, as you can see there's a step right here. This step is actually getting pushed back to the corner of the house here. So we're bringing this grade down a little bit, and we're going to put a planter along this side of the house. It's just 6 inches tall, a little planting space here. And then this step that's being transplanted from right here to here will eventually, like this line, the line of the Fond du Lac, is going to make its way out, and there's some Fond du Lac that's on the other side of this fence that we're going to connect to. So then we're also replacing this whole patio in here with bluestone. According to the drawing, here's the Fond du Lac wall that we'll be connecting to all the way over here. Because of all the water problems that they had, we're going to bid to put in 2 French drains just on the in the patio just to help with the water. There is no or very little variation in grade here, so we are going to have to keep this relatively level and do the grade work at the hard pan level to get water to flow correctly.